Consider yourself fortunate if you never have to call a plumber in your life. But how do the rest of us know if the plumber we hired is trustworthy? Let's get one thing straight. Most plumbers are trustworthy, knowledgeable, and possibly even enjoyable to work with. But then there's the matter of other plumbers. We've all heard stories of people having awful experiences with plumbers. Con artists, incompetence, and plain old apples that have fallen off the shelf and rolled around on the grocery store exist in every profession. So in today's video, we want to give you the inside details on how to spot a good plumber from a bad plumber, and the specifics to look for so you don't get roped out of your money along with a terrible plumbing job. But before we get into the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel with notifications on so you don't miss any of the new videos we post. Bad plumbers' common tactics: taking shortcuts. There are several reasons why you should not let an unskilled and unqualified plumber work in your home, regardless of whether you own or rent it. It only takes one simple overlook or blunder to produce a catastrophic flood or backup that will wind up costing you a small fortune to repair. A prime example of this is from a source we found online, where an inexperienced plumber tried to install a new faucet without first cutting off the main water supply. This attempt to save the building owner a few $100s in service costs by turning off the water to the entire strata building backfired spectacularly. In this scenario, short-term thinking exacerbated the problem, but a sensible homeowner or property manager should be able to see the big picture in such situations. While a more qualified plumber will cost more up front, you can rest assured that their work will not cause severe problems in the future. Furthermore, any plumber ready to take shortcuts like the one in the video is unlikely to be fully insured and licensed. For the homeowner, this can imply that holding the plumber accountable for his shoddy job will be incredibly difficult. Using more workforce than required. Scamming plumbers frequently pretend that they require more personnel than is actually required. They frequently enlist the help of friends and family members to do work that could easily be completed by a single plumber. Bringing in more workers helps unethical plumbers to enhance their profit margins, while you end up spending more money. As a result, to protect yourself from probable fraud, do some research and contact a reliable plumber. It will not only save money in the long term, but it will also provide excellent services. You've come to the right place if you're looking for a trusted plumber. They show the wrong things up front. If a respectable plumber is requested, they should be able to produce their credentials, plumber license number, and business cards without hesitation. It's possible that they don't have that important information if they're hesitant to show you. Cash-only work and under-the-table payments are two more significant no-nos. There will be no written receipts as well. This usually means the plumber isn't paying taxes or isn't even carrying insurance. Another red signal is the plumber's request for a deposit of 25% to 50% up ahead. The Better Business Bureau lists that as one of the most typical scams. Most states have rules prohibiting plumbers from requesting more than 10% up front. If the plumber asks for a large sum of money, you should decline. False promises. Practical homeowners are typically willing to pay top dollar for high-quality materials, knowing that their new plumbing will last at least a decade. Few people understand what kind of pipes, fittings, and other components are considered excellent quality, which provides a chance for dishonest plumbers. A plumber might charge more if he claims to be installing long-lasting PEX pipes. In truth, he may utilize a less expensive alternative, such as PVC pipes, and pocket the difference. Ask your plumber for a list of the parts he plans to use for the job to ensure you get the quality you pay for. Compare pricing at a plumbing supply or hardware store using the list. You can expect the plumber to earn a profit, but if you're being charged more than the product's cost, find out why. Compare the products stated in your invoice with what's actually in your plumbing system if the job is already completed. Call your plumber if the invoice shows a Kohler or American Standard PEX valve, but the valve in your shower is a different brand or material entirely. Who are all these people? You hired a plumber to fix a problem, but you've had 3 different people show up over the course of the week, and you have no idea what they're all doing. One of these people is occasionally an apprentice. This isn't unheard of, but an apprentice should always be watched and his work double-checked by a certified plumber. Keep a lookout for 1 or 2 factors to spot a con. Firstly, when it comes time to write the bill, some plumbers may subcontract sections of the job to relatives or friends, and then claim that they have no control over the other people's hourly rates. If there are 3 plumbers on the scene when only 1 is needed, you may end up paying 3 hourly wages, all of which are different. Good plumber common behaviors. They tell you exactly what they're going to do before they do it. Plumbers that are trustworthy are able and willing to explain what they are going to do before before they perform it in a language that you can comprehend. If they discover additional problems such as a cracked wall or a broken fixture, they notify you as quickly as possible and explain how this affects their scope of work. Untrustworthy plumbers may offer you a lowball quote and then charge you extra expenses after they've sealed the wall or installed new parts, claiming they had to perform other work while they were in there. They warn you ahead of time about potentially costly plumbing issues. Qualified plumbers don't only solve the issue at hand, they also alert you about potential difficulties down the road. A good plumber, for example, will clear today's clog from the wastewater pipe, while the greatest plumbers will inform you that the blockage is caused by tree roots growing in 1 meter from the street, and that you need to have the tree roots clipped or otherwise treated. A qualified plumber will mend your leaky pipes, but the most dependable ones will also discover the shifting foundation that produced them in the first place, and warn you about what else could break until that is fixed. A good plumber, on the other hand, will not show up for a minor job, warn you of a large disaster, and insist that you allow them to complete both the work you had planned and the major new disaster without providing you a good reason, showing you the problem, and taking the time to explain it. Someone who comes in to clear a clogged drain and then tells you that you need to replace the entire sewage system right now without providing you any proof, and then presses you to sign a contract consenting to this costly job is most likely a con artist. They don't overcharge you. Plumbers are paid for their time and labor, as well as the parts they utilize. You probably don't want to choose the cheapest plumber since he'll add extra labor, charge for extras, or make up costs to make up for his lowball rates. Honest plumbers don't add a couple extra hours to their labor expenditures. However, collecting a price for showing up isn't unreasonable. If they make a mistake, they fix it without charging you. They don't try to save money by offering to utilize other components they claim to have recovered, and they don't inform you that their low prices are due to the fact that they don't bother with insurance or licensing. In fact, before allowing a plumber to work on your property, you should inquire if they are licensed and insured, and if they aren't, you should refuse them. They are either unqualified to undertake plumbing work or have had their qualifications revoked due to the poor quality of their work. Advice when looking for a plumber: know your plumbing company. Is there a good reputation for the organization or individual among customers? If you don't have a friend or relative who can recommend a plumber, you may easily locate internet reviews of local plumbers. You shouldn't be concerned about 1 or 2 unfavorable reviews among many, but if they have no reviews or only a few, you might want to avoid contacting them. Cutting corners isn't always cheaper. Choosing the cheapest option for your plumbing issues isn't always the best option. Why wouldn't you try to locate the best fit for your problem if you don't have the time or skill to solve it? Plumbers who do a good job ought to be paid fairly. Finding the cheapest plumber doesn't imply you won't be calling him or her for the identical problem in 2 or 3 months. If you're already a plumber running your own business or just about to start and grow your own plumbing business, you must learn the 4 critical things plumbing business owners wish they had learned before starting a plumbing business so that you don't make the same mistakes. Plumbing Accelerator has put together a free training video you can watch for free right now that will show you exactly how to start, grow, and build your plumbing business the right way so you can consistently guarantee profitable work, free up your time, all whilst reducing stress levels and allowing you to have sustainable and more profitable businesses that work for you. In this free training video, you will also learn how to generate a steady stream of jobs on demand and with predictability month after month in your local area without relying on word of mouth and referrals, how to stop competing on price with other plumbers and escape your competition, how to convert at least 90% of your quotes and estimates into sales, how to command premium prices and attract high-quality customers that will be happy to pay more. Click on the link in the description below the video. And there you have it, everything you need to know about finding the right plumber and spotting a bad one from a good one. Hopefully next time you need plumbing services, you'll keep this video in the back of your mind. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss any of our new and upcoming content. Thanks for watching.